So you've let cameras into your life for the past decade on your show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So when you look back, is there anything you think, oh, I shouldn't have let the world see that on the show? And are there things that are off limits when the cameras are rolling?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely look back at like outfits and I'm like, what was I wearing? You know, or hair and makeup and stuff like that. But
everyone has that.
Yeah, it's
Not
so
quite
embarrassing.
the same.
It's called the family photo album.
Yeah. But you know, even if I'm embarrassed of something, or we used to say, okay, well, we can edit, so let's just show everything, and we'll definitely take this out. Or I'll be like, I'm not showing this, but
because you have
keep
control
rolling.
over that, right? You get the last say.
We do, but
That's
there's
so smart.
never been anything that we've taken out. Because by the time the show would air, the story's already come out in the media and it's totally twisted, so it's just good to tell our story our way. Leaks everywhere. You can never figure those out.
You and Donald Trump have that in common.
Thanks.
You know, but they also write a lot of stuff about you that's, you know, some of it's negative. We all get that.
Yeah.
I mean, we get negative, positive. You just pay attention to it. Do you pay attention to it?
I do see things that do bother me. I mean, to act like, I definitely have thick skin, and I don't think this is for everyone. I could see why people get really hurt and really bothered by it.
How'd you develop that thick skin?
I have no idea, honestly. I really don't know. But I do break down at times. I mean, there are times where I'm just like, it's not okay for people to be saying these awful things. Like, why, for us to just have these people that have all this like keyboard courage to write the craziest things about you, and to think that that's okay, it's not okay.
One of the things that I thought was terrible was when people acted as if the Paris robbery was fake.
Totally.
And as a crime victim, that must have really
Putting it on the victim.
That
really
was
made
something
you feel horrible.
That why I was like, okay, you know what? Okay. Like, I need to take a step back. Like, I need to take a step back from social media, from opinions, from everyone. You know, I don't care. The truth will come out. I'm safe. I'm home with my babies and my husband, and I don't care. But that was like a sting, for sure. For sure.
You are in amazing shape, and we were talking over the commercial break. We're talking about working out, and
Got all
you
her secrets.
Yeah, we did, and well, we're going to share some. We want to know if you have any secrets, but you also sort of revolutionize beauty because you give an appreciation for curves and the female body. And what is your secret? How do you approach fitness and eating and all that stuff?
Well, I definitely think that you have to do the work. I mean, I get up every morning at between 5:30 and 6, work out before my kids get up, and you know, now I've been working out for an hour and a half. But I think there's things that push you. I mean, I saw these awful photos of myself when I was on a trip in Mexico, and people were photoshopping them and sharpening them, and then the worst photos. I mean, I definitely was not in my best shape. I hadn't worked out in, I think, 12 weeks. I had 2 surgeries on my uterus. It was this, you know, we documented that, but on the show, but you know, so I was already not feeling like myself, and then when people were like sharpening them and making them look way worse, and then those were going around, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it together, and I started working out with this bodybuilder girl that I found actually on social media, so that's a really positive thing, so you can find amazing people, and I totally changed my diet, and it's only been 3 weeks, and I know in a year, I'm like, I'm in it for the long haul.
How did you change your diet?
So I think I was eating less, thinking like, okay, I'm just not really gonna eat this. I mean, the obvious sugar and stuff like that. But I was eating absolutely no carbs, or trying to, and that's really hard for me. And she's really helped me with my meal plan to definitely add carbs in, healthy carbs, vegetables. I was just not eating properly. So I see already in just a few weeks my body tightening up. I've literally just like shrunk and come into place, and I'm excited. We're doing these intense workouts, and I love working out.
Yeah.
Feels good.
That's a big stress relief.
So in the past, I've given you a hard time. I make jokes about the Kardashians all the time. The picture that you took of yourself was just unbelievable. Everything showed, and I got really jealous. So I did my own. I was so there. To work out, and then again, I do.
No, I was actually pregnant in that photo. What? Yeah.
No, you weren't.
I was pregnant, and I just found out I was pregnant, and
That's
so
yeah,
I had to dye my hair back, and so I thought, you know what? This is my one last shot of a good photo.
I worked for this.
Body's done. So I took a pic, and yeah. So it's a good.
You look amazing. We all put our faces on it, but
I know a lot of young women follow you, and I think that you say to them, you know, other people don't have to define who and what you are. You can define it. And I think you've shown this as a businesswoman, from everything from makeup and clothes and just everything. I mean,
I think this year I'm super excited that just I've gone from, you know, having licensing deals to being owners of my companies and really taking time off and figuring out, okay, I only want to spend my time doing like X, Y, and Z. And my makeup line that's launching. Thank you. I'm so excited about. We're launching a contour kit, and I've worked so hard in the factories getting the formulas and the packaging.
So you're
and
doing it.
Every
You're
last
doing
thing.
it
I'm
now.
in charge of the photo shoots, and I'm like the boss now. So it's hard to like, who do I go for advice? Where before I used to just show up and they'd say, okay, do this, stand here, do this, look this way, you know, and no, we don't like that photo. We're gonna do this.
So your mom, wait a second, your mom's not the boss of this now? You're the boss.
Not.
Oh.
She, don't worry, she still gets her 10%. But she figures out the business. But.
You know what? Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have
Seriously.
you. Come back anytime.
Of course, thank you.
We'll be right back.